is going on? Gun is alive, coming at you with a different type of video here on my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you all a workout video. That's right, chest and back workout from this past weekend that I did. I get a lot of questions just sort of about like the different types of exercises that I do, since I do work out so much, and that's what this video is going to be highlighting for chest and back. Not really going to focus a whole lot on form or technique and explaining that to you all at this point in maybe this sort of video series that I'm going to be starting out, but just sort of showing you all of the different exercises that I do, because the types of exercises that I do, that's the questions that I get the most. So starting off here, warming up using a hammer strength incline machine, not too focused on the amount of weight that I'm going to be lifting whenever I'm warming up. Just want to get some good reps in, you know, got to get the blood to the muscles so you can get a pump, sort of like waking the muscles up, like, hello, we're going to be working today, so let's get ready to rock and roll. Then I moved over to hammer strength, sort of like a lat pull down variation, in order to warm up not only the lats but pretty much the whole back, traps, rhomboids, and even the lower erector sum. Also, I did stretch in my house for about 10 to 15 minutes before and an additional 10 to 15 minutes after this workout, just like I do all of my other workouts. So anyways, after warming up, I started off doing bench press, pretty much the most well-known chest exercise in the world. I did like 5 or 6 sets of each exercise this workout. That's typically what I'll do. Occasionally I'll go up to like 7 or 8 if I'm just feeling fantastic and the pump is real and I'm just throwing up weight one day. But yeah, today I only did 5 to 6 sets of each exercise, and then I recorded just a random set of every single exercise. Not too much focused on like showing off, oh, I can lift this amount of weight or do that amount of reps, but just showing you all the different exercises that I do. So after working chest with the bench press, I moved over to the corner of the gym to hide. No, I'm just kidding, not to hide, but to do these shoulder shrugs, to work the traps, which is part of the back. Whenever I'm doing chest and back, I like to do 5 to 6 sets of chest, then 5 to 6 sets of back, then 5 to 6 sets of chest, then 5 to 6 sets of back. And I like to alternate. It sort of works the chest and gives my chest a chance to rest while I'm hitting back, and then after my hit back, then I work chest again, and it gives my back a chance to rest, and I can go pretty quick, get a good sweat going. And that's sort of like my approach to training chest and back whenever I do them on the same day, such as this workout that I did this past weekend. After hitting some shrugs and working the back, I moved over to chest. I'm doing single arm flies, as you can see, working the left side first and then the right. I had to think about it because the camera's going the other way, but I worked the left side first and I moved over to work the right side. It's important to not only do bilateral movements, which means working both sides of the body, but you also got to do unilateral movements in the gym, which means working one side of the body, because you got to prevent muscle imbalances. You want to keep everything as symmetrical as possible. So after doing the single arm flies or single pec flies, whatever you want to call it, and I moved over to single arm or single lat rows, whatever you want to call this movement. So I got my hand on the bench, got a knee on the bench, and then I'm sort of lifting the weight up from the ground up to around my hip / waist area in order to work one side of the back at a time. So I usually do 1 to 2 unilateral movements per muscle part for chest and back day. Occasionally I'll go to 2, but the thing is, like, whenever you do unilateral, because you're working both sides but like not at the same time, it does take longer, and you know, I like to go from one set to the next pretty quick, so I usually do bilateral, but it's important to get the unilateral movements in too. After doing the single arm rows, I moved back to another chest exercise, and I'm doing incline dumbbell press. So I was doing barbell bench, which means a single bar. Now I'm doing dumbbell incline press, which means I have 2 dumbbells, one in my right hand, one in my left hand, and how many reps was that? Probably 10. I would assume it was 10. I was there for a while. And then after doing the chest exercise, then I moved to another back exercise. So this is sort of a vertical movement. The movement I did a minute ago was more of like a horizontal movement, pulling from the ground up to my back, which was parallel to the ground. Now my back is perpendicular to the ground, and I'm pulling the weight down. You can see I have like an underhanded grip. The machine I warmed up with was an overhanded grip, so it's just 2 different variations within the gym that I like to hit. After working back, I moved to chest. Now this is one of my favorite machines in the gym because I can do flies and I can do presses. So I'm starting off with low flies. See me bringing the weight down sort of towards my leg area, and I did a couple reps, and now I'm bringing the weight sort of in front of my chest doing a couple reps, and now I'm bringing the weight higher, my hands higher, to target different areas of the chest. And now I'm pressing. So I started off by doing flies, and now I'm doing presses. The reason I did this set was just to sort of show you all how versatile this chest machine can be. After hitting chest, I once again moved to back in order to do some deadlifts. I got what, like 225 here. I think my PR right now is 365 pounds for 1 rep. But deadlifts, they're important for working the posterior chain of the body. You got a lot of different muscle groups working here. Even though it's not leg day, my legs still do get hit a little bit, but back was the main focus for that exercise. After I hit that last working back exercise, I moved over to do like some chest doing dips and also some back doing pull-ups. So this is sort of like the burnout portion of the workout. After I did all my working sets, and I went over to dips and pull-ups, and I just did as many reps and as many sets as I could in order to completely burn out the muscles. So while you're watching this last set of pull-ups, I am going to be having like an arm and delt workout coming out soon. Also going to be having a legs workout coming out soon, and also going to be having an ab/oblique/core workout coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that. For now though, if you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. New videos every single day on my channel. I'm Gunner's Live. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the live stream later tonight or another video.
Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.